April 14th, 1912. A date that echoes through the annals of history, forever etched in our collective memory. The RMS Titanic, a ship that was not just a marvel of engineering but a bold proclamation of human ambition, struck an iceberg in the icy, unforgiving waters of the North Atlantic. In just 2.5 hours, she would be gone, swallowed whole by the depths of the ocean. Yet despite her tragic end, the legend of the Titanic has endured for over a century. Welcome to Titanic Mastery. Today, we embark on a journey to uncover the facts, myths, and untold stories surrounding the most infamous maritime disaster ever recorded. Let's take a moment to appreciate the sheer grandeur of the Titanic. Launched in 1911, she was the largest ship of her time, a floating palace stretching over 882 feet long and towering 175 feet high. Imagine that. A vessel so vast it could carry more than 2,200 souls across the Atlantic. The Titanic wasn't merely a mode of transportation. It was a symbol of a new era, a testament to human ingenuity and ambition. As we look back at the early 1900s, we see black and white footage of the shipyard, where workers toiled day and night to bring this magnificent ship to life. From the opulence of the first-class suites to the breathtaking grand staircase, every detail was meticulously crafted to showcase the power of modern technology. Passengers marveled at the luxurious dining rooms, the elegant lounges, and the state-of-the-art amenities. It was said to be unsinkable, a phrase that would soon become tragically ironic. But let's fast forward to that fateful night. At 11:40 p.m., the Titanic was gliding through the calm waters of the North Atlantic, the stars twinkling above in a serene sky. Suddenly, disaster struck. The lookouts spotted an iceberg dead ahead, but it was too late. The ship grazed the iceberg on her starboard side, causing significant damage to her hull, breaching more than 6 compartments. It's baffling to think how something so celebrated could be doomed by a single collision. Titanic was designed with 16 watertight compartments, a revolutionary feature at the time, but the iceberg's impact was more catastrophic than anyone could have anticipated. Water began to flood the lower sections of the ship, and as the bow sank lower, it became clear that the Titanic was in mortal danger. The ship tilted, and the icy waters crept in relentlessly, sealing her fate. As chaos erupted on deck, humanity's true nature was put to the test. There were heroes that night, individuals who rose to the occasion amid the panic. Captain Edward Smith, the ship's captain, famously went down with his ship, a testament to his unwavering duty. The musicians, too, became emblematic of bravery, playing on to calm the frightened passengers as the icy waters enveloped them. Their haunting melodies echoed through the night, a poignant reminder of the fragility of life. But not all stories from that night are heroic. There were also villains, or at least figures who sparked controversy in the aftermath. J. Bruce Ismay, the chairman of White Star Line, faced immense scrutiny for allegedly pushing the ship's speed, a decision that may have contributed to the collision. The narrative surrounding his actions has been debated for over a century, highlighting the complexity of human behavior in times of crisis. Now let's talk about the lifeboats, or rather, the tragic lack thereof. Despite its size, the Titanic was equipped with only 20 lifeboats, enough to accommodate just over half of the passengers on board. Even more heartbreaking, many lifeboats were launched barely half full, as passengers hesitated to board, fearing the boats weren't safe. In the end, over 1,500 people perished in the freezing waters that night, their lives extinguished by the relentless ocean. As we reflect on this tragedy, it's important to address the myths that have grown around the Titanic over the years. One of the most persistent is the claim that someone aboard declared, "Not even God could sink this ship." But the truth is, there's no credible evidence that anyone actually said that. It's a narrative that has been perpetuated through films and books, but it's more fiction than fact. And then there's the infamous switch theory, which suggests that Titanic was swapped with her sister ship, the Olympic. This conspiracy theory has captivated imaginations, but ultimately lacks any substantive proof. The Titanic's legacy is profound. More than 70 years after the sinking, in 1985, the wreck of Titanic was discovered by Dr. Robert Ballard. The haunting images of her broken hull, lying on the ocean floor, reignited public interest in the ship and its passengers. The Titanic became more than just a historical event. It transformed into a symbol of human fragility, pride, and the unpredictable forces of nature. Each expedition to the wreck has unveiled new artifacts and stories, reminding us of the lives lost and the lessons learned. So, what lessons did we take away from this tragedy? The sinking of the Titanic led to significant changes in maritime safety laws. There are now more lifeboats required on modern vessels, stricter iceberg monitoring protocols, and the establishment of the International Ice Patrol to prevent future tragedies. The Titanic serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder that even the most advanced technology can be rendered powerless against nature's fury. Today, the story of the Titanic continues to captivate us. It's more than just a tale of ambition and tragedy. It's a reminder of our own vulnerabilities. As we admire the technological advancements of our time, we must also remain humble before the forces of nature. The Titanic may lie in darkness at the bottom of the sea, but her story will never sink from our memories. As we conclude this exploration of the Titanic, let's take a moment to reflect on the impact of this tragedy. It serves as a poignant reminder of the human spirit, the capacity for heroism, and the lessons we must carry forward. The Titanic's legacy is not just about the ship itself, it's about the lives intertwined with her story, the dreams that were lost, and the resilience of those who survived. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Titanic mastery. If you've enjoyed diving deep into history's greatest events, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for notifications. Until next time, keep exploring, and remember the stories that shape our world.